This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Anna Johnson.
And I'm Phoenix O'Connor. It is Monday already. I can't believe it. The weekends always happen too fast.
No, it's weird. It's like time speeds up on the weekends, and then you get here, and then the work week slows down.
Right, yeah.
It's not really fair.
Then by Wednesday, you're finally awake, and then you're already kind of at that hump day. Well, speaking of the weekend, I got to take advantage of one of the last few weekends of ice fishing. It's pretty fun. I definitely just want a disclaimer. Of course, I went out to Minnesota and grabbed that fishing license first and foremost. So there's just some of like the fish there that we caught. So it was lots of fun. It was good to get out, and obviously we went out there to Minnesota where they have all those lakes, and it was a lot of fun.
That's amazing. Yeah, I saw some of your videos and things on Facebook of you guys, and it looks like you were having a really good time. So
absolutely, that's actually not my picture, but that's okay. It looks good. That's
It does. That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I got out this weekend a little bit. We went to the Home and Garden Show.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I was going to join you on Sunday, but it was like a couple-hour drive, and by Sunday I just wasn't ready to walk around. Especially, I think I just felt kind of, it's kind of cold in those fish houses, so I just wasn't ready to change clothes.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't mind at all. Probably you smelled a little like fish.
I did. I was gonna say I smelled a little fishy. But
but no, the Home and Garden Show was awesome. Lots of different vendors this year. Lots of stuff. I noticed there was a lot of home builders there too. So for people, I guess, if you've never been to the Home and Garden Show and you're thinking, I don't have a home, well, there you go. You can go and build one. They had a lot of really good stuff there. Also home improvement type stuff. And oh my gosh, corgi races. Have you ever seen corgi races?
I've seen dog races.
Oh my gosh.
But no.
So cute. People also, like, they packed it. I mean, you can kind of tell there's a huge crowd, but like, people really got into those corgi races. People are very into pets, I think. So it was a really fun time. Lots of interesting things to see. And Sunday was dog day, so you could actually bring your dog to the show, just walk around with your dog. Kind of a cool little thing there. One other fun thing, a lot of the booths had things to do. There was a Habitat for Humanity booth, and my son was able to get in. It was so nice because he's the kind of kid that's like, I'll do anything. And the guy was like, hey, do you want to help build this? And he's like, heck yeah, I do. So he just jumped in, grabbed a drill. He's done a few home improvement projects, so he gets how it works. Obviously, he was drilling the pilot holes, and then my son would take the drill and drill the screws in. And of course, he weighs like 5 pounds, so that took a minute to kind of figure out how to throw his body weight around.
Have you ever gone to a build?
I have, yeah. I was actually talking to the guys at the booth about that, and I said I would love to get in on another build, and he's like, oh yeah, you can paint. I was like, no, I want to drywall.
Yeah, no,
I like drywalling.
I did a women's build out in Montana, and they can be a lot of fun, and it's great to know that people really have to put in like sweat hours. They don't just get a free house. I mean, they really, really work for it. Hopefully we can look into them here. I'd love to volunteer for that. It's a great organization.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that make a great North Dakota Today episode?
Yeah, it really would.
We should do that. We'll take you guys with us. We'll go on a build. But I just love that they have activities like this. They also had kind of a kids zone where the kids could do Legos and build their own houses, and photo booths, and just a bunch of fun stuff. I'm a big fan of community events indoors. So, indoors.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with something outdoors later on, but for me right now, indoors is the fan. But with these 20s and 30 degree temperatures, you can kind of venture out. To me, I feel like I was saying earlier, this like sweater weather compared to hearing 20s and not negative 20, it just makes things just so much easier.
It does, and I'm so excited for you because your daughter was young when she was here before, and so she'll have this whole summer to just experience Fargo and see what's going on in town.
Yeah, well, I definitely go out there with girlfriends and everything else, so yeah.
Yeah, oh, so exciting. Okay, kind of switching gears here, a little bit of a weird topic. Did you know that apparently your life does flash before you? Or it can flash before you.
Have you had a near-death experience?
We don't know for sure.
I don't know, I feel like this is all hypothetical.
I know,
you actually went through the
in
experience
a way
yourself.
it kind of is. Have I had a near-death experience? I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not close enough to death where I actually experienced that. But there's a new study that suggests that your brain activity before you die, technically, and after you die, so the moments kind of when your heart stops and that sort of thing, that it actually has the same activity as when you're dreaming heavily. So what had happened was doctors were studying an 87-year-old man. He actually had I think epilepsy, and they were actually trying to save his life. Unfortunately, they weren't able to. But what they noticed is they were studying him, and the information they got before and after he died was super valuable, and kind of figuring out that before and after his heart stopped, his brainwaves were kind of associated with dreaming and recalling memories, which makes people ask, can you picture your life before you die?
I don't know, because I would hate to say yes or no, and I think that that's something we all figure out at one point in time, but I always think this is all hypothetical.
Hopefully not soon.
Yeah, absolutely, but that's good to know. But it would kind of make sense, like before you die, you kind of go back in time, or you would, one would hope, but it's all things that you would never really know.
And even if you don't, like, even if your life doesn't flash before your eyes, I think the idea of being in a dream state is a great way to go. Like, that's comforting, I think, that like as you're passing away, your mind is in a dream state that's euphoric and happy.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. So hopefully your last few days are nice and calming and relaxing. So
yeah, I know kind of a weird switch in topics there, but yeah.
Well, on another note, so we're trying to find some family-friendly things to do. Just a reminder, Valley News Live is holding that Harlem Globetrotters ticket giveaway. So enter to win the Valley News Live website. Just click on the contest tab on the top of the page, and you can bring a big family, or at least bring some friends. You get a family of 4 pack, and that's all given away to each one of these locations. So it's pretty neat. Sometimes you only get one location. Here you get a few different ones.
Yeah, we're making sure that we'll try to get a few different families to the show.
Yeah,
get some of you together and really enjoy that. But stay with us. Coming up on today's show, you've had the famous Girl Scout cookies, who, by the way, were at the Home and Garden Show also. But have you considered making a dessert with them?
I consider eating them.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. And we're gonna make a dessert with them. So we have one ambitious Girl Scout joining us next to show us how.